So I do think as well that it's Tingana, but he's clearly been under some sort of stress because, here we go, sawing. And I think he has actually been fighting probably with another male because he doesn't want to be spotted by the vehicle. He's just carried on moving, so I'm going to give him a bit of space and I'm going to try not to irritate him too much. Because I think he's probably, because of the leopard dynamics and what he's been up to today, then he's probably not all that happy. It'll be quite interesting to find out what it is that's actually been happening. I see he's stopped again, so I'm going to try to get us another view, because he's also not too far from the boundary. But he's being a proper difficult leopard now. Alright, I'm going to stop here. Alright, well at least we're going to get a beautiful view of him. At least we got him for a few moments. So I wonder who it is that they've decided that they have found all the way in Torchwood. But good that he's here and at least he's staying around. Like I said, he's definitely had a very good meal, and quarantine was found on Torchwood, Lou says. I just heard on the radio that a lot of people were calling it Tingana, so that's why I was a little bit confused. But because also Tingana likes to move quite around, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was him and then actually somebody else just came along, because we know this guy likes to move. Anderson. Yeah. Let's just see. Maybe Anderson. Now you've thrown a spanner in there, Lou. Let's have a look. Alrighty. There's a view of its face. Hello. No, I'm just very confused. Sorry, stations. Yeah, I've located this Madora Ingwe. He's just south of the gate, not too far, heading west now towards Triple M. He's been a little bit skittish. And as I say that you've been a little bit skittish, then you perfectly walk in front of a vehicle, don't you? I'm not complaining. Hello, boy. No, it's gotta be Tingana. Is it not Tingana? Then who is it? Now I'm just very confused. So if you've got an idea of the spot pattern of this beautiful male, please send it through using the hashtag SafariLIVE, because now everything that we think we know has completely gone wrong. Are you gonna go? Alright. Gijima, I've never seen Gijima, so that would be a new leopard for me. Although you do look Anderson-like. You see, that's the Flemen Grimace. He's picking up the scent of another leopard. Alright. Is Madara Ingwe? He's mobile west onto the west. I think he's going to be crossing quite soon. Who are you? This is our mystery leopard. Couldn't have ended up better for us. Tristan thinks it could be Anderson because he's had some screenshots, so that would be quite good. So I'm gonna just message the guys. Can anyone copy me on this channel? Anyone can copy me. I can't copy anyone. Seems like Anderson has just crossed onto Simambili via One-Eyed Pan. Alright. Giving them a bit of an update. Anderson, that would be quite a sight. We haven't seen you in ages since we pretty much left. Are you coming back this way? Okay. Would explain why he's being the way he's being. Also very big male leopard. And you see, this is why it proves that we're under stress. We just throw names in there and it's hard to tell who it is. Because it could be now, if we want to throw another option in there, it could have been Anderson and Tingana fighting earlier on. Who knows? Such an interesting sighting though. So I don't think this is one of our usual guys. And by the way that he's acting and his general behavior, he's definitely on the scent of another leopard, because he's carried on moving, and he did that phlegm and grimace where he just puts the pheromones into his Jacobson's organ to try and find out what it is that's been happening. I want to try and go a little bit backwards. Unfortunately, where he's going I cannot follow. It is another property, but I think maybe we're gonna carry on going this way, and Tristan can laugh because I'm doing a safari in reverse again, just because it seems to be the easiest way to go now. There we go. And you see all that saliva dripping from its mouth. He's definitely had a territorial fight with another leopard. Normally when leopards have a fight or a territorial fight, there's a lot of adrenaline that's being pumped through their system, and therefore they start salivating quite a bit. So I'm sure whatever it is that happened was an upsetting moment in the leopard world today. Maybe I'm gonna try to get hold of the guys. He's gonna come into a beautiful open spot. Not sure if anyone can copy me on this channel. We've got what we think is Anderson walking on Triple M going north. He's just on Simambili's side at the moment. And then we've got our good duty. Hello, beautiful. That's a perfect leopard shot. You are very full and stunning, aren't you? Liam, how's that? You get back and we even have a mystery leopard for you. Yeah. Liam did say that. He was like, I'm not worried. The best is for last. They're gonna make us work for it. And they did. Which is pretty great. Now, all that saliva that you see there. So the girls in FC, they've been kind enough to send Tristan a screenshot of this male leopard that we're looking at, and look how complicated it is to spot him. So Tristan is pretty sure that it's Anderson. So it would be quite an interesting one. We haven't seen him on our side in a very long time, and it would be interesting if he starts pushing onto our area. Now, what are you grooming or are you eating something there? A little bit of a tough one to tell. Alright, so it seems like some of you guys watching are saying that this is Gijima. I will have to go and check back on some old photos of Anderson that I've got lying somewhere around there and then compare them to the screenshot and find out. I've never seen Gijima, so if that is him, then yay! It's a new leopard for all of us, which is, well, not for all of us, but at least for me, so that will be amazing. Hello, boy. Very interesting, and it's been quite interesting behavior because, like I said, he wasn't too happy to be spotted by the car, and he's kept moving on and off. So it's very interesting. And I know that luckily we've got him now on camera, but if we look at him from a distance, it's virtually impossible to try and pick up the fact that he's there. Almost seems like he's eating something there, doesn't it? Oh, are you rolling now? Whew. Has it been a tough day? Very tough day. Lots of walking around and fighting. It's not easy being a male leopard. Yeah, this is Madura Ngala has gone now, Madura Ingwe has gone now static on the western side of Triple M. There's still a visual from him from the road, from Triple M. Interesting. We've had such an interesting lion dynamic. Puzzling. Yeah, well, I agree. VM says, doesn't matter who it is, he's really big. I fully agree. Definitely really big. Sorry, last station, go again. Off you go. What an interesting mystery. Look at all that raw power in his face. There we go. There's a side profile. which would make it a lot easier to identify some of our usual characters. I wonder if it was not actually him, the one whose tracks we saw sitting down there. He is send marking, making sure everyone knows who's the boss. Spray or urine spraying, and still a lot of drooling going on. So I wonder if perhaps the other male leopard is not still somewhere around this particular area. It seems like the drooling has increased now, so I wonder if perhaps he picked up the scent of this particular individual again. I see there's a vehicle coming, so I'm just going to try and direct them onto the sighting. Alright, while I do that, let's go over to Tristan and find out how the dogs are going.